Namaste viewers. I'm Abhishek and I'm in front of you with a new topic, and today's topic is based upon Indian economy. So I will put forth my views on Indian economy, how it is structured currently and what's its future going forward. Before I speak, it's a disclaimer that I am not an economist by profession. I'm a software IT professional from the operations perspective, but I do tend to read about Indian economy and I have interest on this topic. Also, I read various blogs on India's economy and hence I have my own views about it. So, how it is currently structured? In a broader way, if we see today, Indian economy is consumption-based economy. It's not manufacturing-based economy. It's not driven by growth of manufacturing, but basically consumption. And the reason behind this is the large population. It is fueled by our large population. So far, it was this model was working well for us, but will it work for upcoming years as well? That's a big question. Now I would like to talk about different sectors. Let's start with software industry. Since I am an IT professional, I would like to talk about it. Indian IT industry is famous worldwide. It has seen a boom from 2010 to 2020, last decade almost. But if you look at it in a closer view, you would find out that most of the innovative work in the software industry was done abroad of India. It was not done in India. Indian IT industry flourished because of its cheap labor. And what we do here in our software industry is almost a labor work. All the innovations happens outside of India. That's why you see no big product from India, no social media platform which is originated from India. If you see all the giants, the Google, Facebook, Meta, everything, they are based out of India. None of Indian company has reached to that level wherein we can boast of our own Indian platforms. That's about software industry. Now, if I come to manufacturing industry, our manufacturing sector is always a mess. I mean, we are a net importer of everything, from defense to from cheap products from China, everything we are a net importer. Even after independence of 75 years, we don't have a capability to develop our own fighter jet engine, and because of that, we have to rely on foreign countries for that. Now, I would ask a question to all of you. Can you imagine a brand which is based out of India and is famous out of India? Which is based out of India and people know it across the globe. You would find it very difficult to come up with a name. Why it is so? Because we are not a manufacturing powerhouse. The economy which was flourishing so far based upon consumption, we are importing so many things to fulfill the needs of our large population base, but we haven't focused upon how to create the manufacturing ecosystem in our own country. Be it semiconductor industry as well. I mean, we are not capable of manufacturing even chips for small to miniature products, simple chips. Forget about the complex CPUs and AI chips. Of course, when I talk about software industry, India is a big name in software industry. Still, we don't have an LLM model of our own. Recently, China unleashed its own AI model, DeepSeek, and it created havoc in the entire world. Why don't we have our own LLM model, a single LLM model in India? That's surprising, right? And that's why the people like CEO of OpenAI makes comment about India that India cannot dare to have its own LLM models. It's a pity that people from other countries make such comments about India. Now, if I come to other area, which is very important and it creates a very important role in our economy, which is the oil. We have so much dependence on the petroleum products or oil products that we import 80% of our oil from abroad, and our economy depends upon the global oil prices. If the global prices fluctuate slightly, our economy goes into a toss. We haven't worked upon reducing the dependence of this oil imports, and we haven't worked upon our energy infrastructure very well. So given all these scenarios and circumstances, do you think that going forward in the near future, when I talk about near future, it's almost about 4 to 5 years from now onwards, do you think our economy would start kicking up? I don't think so. Still, we are more focused upon how to increase the consumption, but we are not focusing upon how to create a manufacturing ecosystem. If you compare it with other countries which were of similar caliber when we got independence, like China, right? They have built their own ecosystem of manufacturing. It is now a manufacturing hub of entire globe. Even they are making themselves independent of the other countries. They have a software industry, flourishing software industry. They have good real estate sector. They have good manufacturing sector. And nowadays there are global uncertainties in geopolitical arena. When the US election happened and Donald Trump re-elected as 47th president of United States, he has started threatening different countries by putting tariffs on products which the other countries import to the United States. Why he is in a position to threaten and blackmail other countries? Because if he creates the tariff on importing the products, it would impact the export of other countries, right? And then we are importing very selective products, and even if we get import tariffs on such products, it will be impacted. India will not be impacted that much as compared to China, because China is a large exporter compared to India. But what if both India and China becomes manufacturing hub, our economic collaboration increases, so that both countries become independent of the West? I think this blackmail culture of West and the United States will go away, and they'll have to take a step back. But I don't think our policymakers think in that direction. They see our neighboring country China as an enemy, and there is a reason behind that. It is not inherently happens that our politicians think like that. There's a bit of history about it, but more than a history, it's this mindset is creation of West geopolitical mind games. They put forth these kind of thoughts in our politicians, that you have an enemy sitting in your neighborhood, so that we don't go along with it on economic front. And we have a continuous dependency on the West for the economy. And that's where, since we are consumption based economy, the West relies on us to fuel their economic growth. So if we continue with this consumption based model, I don't see India going anywhere in near future. We'll have to upgrade our manufacturing sector. We have to be innovative. Instead of producing engineers, we'll have to start producing scientists. Once we have scientists, we'll have enough work for our own engineers. That's how I see. So what's your thoughts on this topic? You can put your comments and let me know. And if you like this talk from my own point of view, please like this channel and subscribe. Thank you everybody and have a good day. Namaskar.